most compassionate, the great people of Egypt. We celebrate today of the 74th of the immortal July Revolution of 1952, following the anniversary of the Great Revolution of the 30th of June. Recording such a national event is not just for celebrate, but it's an opportunity to reiterate the loyalty for the heroes and to come out with lessons in order to avoid mistakes and build on the achievement and go forward of our homeland towards a very bright future that fitting its status among the nation. Directors for the immortal July Revolution toward the mineral that enlightened the peoples of the Third World and ignited the liberation throughout the African and Arab nations. And thanks to Egypt regain its stability and independence, a stability that is reserved, that untouchable, and we still, until this day, to learn the lessons of the immortal July Revolution experience, particularly those that link it to the values of the social justice. We shouldn't stop on such a value, but taking the procedures and delving deep of its features, and we get learned of its setbacks in order to continue based on the awareness to establish the new republic and the new strong, advanced, modern nation that is capable to preserve its resources. Brothers and sisters, since 2014, Egypt relentlessly and unshakable face to engage in a comprehensive development that is befitting its great people, confront terrorism, defeated them without stopping to construction. And we built the spirits of belief and worship. And we defeated the slums by establishing new cities and reclamation of desert. We established plants of renewable energy. The state intensified its efforts of exploration of the oil resources to support its status as a regional hub of energy. With this context, we continued our effort to develop the health and education systems and opened new distinguished museums worldwide to re-evaluate our solid civilization to the whole world. And tourism gained a very distinguished intention to foster the status of Egypt as a universal hub for tourism and to achieve what we are longing of progress and prosperity. And we launched the national project, The Decent Life, for millions of Egypt to live in a very civilized environment that befitting its human value, and establish the nation between the force and justice and the urban communities, and to move forward steadfastly toward the advancement. Egypt engaged despite the harsh challenges and crises in a region that full of successive crises that unfortunately affected several countries surrounded it. Despite the economic crisis the Egyptian state endured as a result of undecidable tensions, and Egypt moved forward without affected by such a crisis in building the future. And I reiterate that the success of the state in preserving and protecting Egypt's stability towards what we face and we still facing challenges wouldn't have happened without the determination of the Egyptian people, their relentless work, their patience, and their deep awareness, and solidly stood before the stability of Egypt. With this context, I extend my greetings to the great people of Egypt, its valiant army, the police forces, and the state apparatus for their collaboration in confronting challenges and their bond with the states. And I also those who were fallen, defending the nation, they were the torch of light in our path. And I wish to reiterate that Egypt, thanks to the Almighty God and to the great people of Egypt, no one can touch or attach its resources as preserved by the preservation of the Almighty God, vested by the awareness of its people and its forces, and always and forever will be a solid shield for the peace and security. Ladies and gentlemen, in light of the very painful circumstances that surrounded by the region, I wish today to extend two messages. First, peace message from the strong, beloved Egypt, through which I call upon the countries of the world to exert all the efforts to end conflicts and wars, particularly in the Middle East region, and to confront the conflicts aiming sabotage, spreading hate and bloodshed. I re-strengthen the necessity for stopping the relentless efforts to achieve the just peace, to guarantee peace and prosperity to all peoples. History proved that violence leads nothing but more violence. Its well-known result is sabotage and destruction. I also reiterate Egypt's stance rejecting categorically against the brotherly Arab nations, and I call all the parties to stop using force and self-discipline, stop escalation and return back to the negotiation table to raising the value of peace, preserving the rights of the people. The second message is a message of hope and optimism to be extended for the great people of Egypt, affirming through which that in the future, thanks to the Almighty God, is the best thing as we work relentlessly in building a promising future based on a scientific vision, confronting corruption by all fields. And Almighty God never waste the effort of people. To conclude, I wish to extend the leaders of the immortal July Revolution, its people, its army, in each hand that built and developed the nation to have many returns, and always and forever, by the assistance of the Almighty God. Long live Egypt, long live Egypt, long live Egypt, and peace be upon you all.